Hello, internet friends. This week we are all reading from our manuscripts, and I'm going to read from the beginning of my book on submission, which is called Spells Like Teen Spirits. I'm gonna try something a little different and maybe odd. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Sort of like making a movie with the characters, only I'm playing everybody. So, we'll see how this goes. All you really need to know is that my main character, Holly, looks like this. What would Batman do? Yep. Another character, Nathan, is gonna be looking like this. Yeah, so Nathan's a guy and I'm not. Just pretend like this isn't here, this hair. You see this look? Boy. And then the other character, Kylie, looks like this. So we'll see what happens. This could be a total disaster, but you know what? I swear, even if it is a total disaster, I'm gonna post it anyway so we can all laugh at me and how much I failed. So here goes nothing, the beginning of chapter 1 of Smells Like Teen Spirits. Oh god, I'm nervous. And action. There are times when I'll listen to the moralistic words of the angel on my right shoulder rather than the wicked whispers of the demon on my left. With Kylie Wilkinson leaning across the cafeteria table, eager to hand over cash I so desperately needed, I couldn't help but smack the halo off that perfect little angel. $200, I said, holding my hand palm up. The eagerness on Kylie's heart-shaped face fell into a scowl. She tucked a stray strand of glossy brown hair behind her polka-dotted headband and shifted in her seat. You've got to be kidding me, Holly. I pulled back my hand, closed my fingers into a fist, and pretended to be interested in my bologna sandwich. That move got them every time. The din of cafeteria chatter rose up around us as we sat in silence. Girls laughed, plates clattered, and sneakers squeaked. 5 seconds passed before Kylie cleared her throat. Okay, wait. She reached into her Eddie Bauer backpack and pulled out her wallet. I kept my attention on my sandwich, nibbling away while she anxiously counted cash. She had exactly 4 50s, which made me think she already knew what I charged and had been playing me to see if I'd go lower. A guy walking by our table stopped to watch the transaction. I turned to raise my eyebrows at the tall, thin figure towering over us. Nathan Whitman, Kylie's ex-boyfriend. He flashed a grin at me, his dark wavy hair curling on his forehead, his high cheekbones carving a V on his otherwise boyish face. I smiled around my sandwich and hoped I didn't have bits of meat stuck between my teeth. Is our friendly neighborhood Ghostbuster in action again? I'd taken a case for Nathan last year. He thought he was being haunted. They all did. Before that day, I'd considered Nathan just another bland guy navigating the Seaport High popular crowd. A preppy sailor only interested in country clubs and stock points. But after seeing the stacks of comic books in his room, I decided there might be an interesting guy hiding behind the polo shirts. Not that I'd ever had the time to find out. You know me, always taking down ghosts with my web shooters. His grin widened until it spread across the entire width of his face. Well, you know, if you ever need a sidekick, I'm your man. Just don't expect me to wear a Robin costume. I opened my mouth with another retort, but then Nathan seemed to notice Kylie and glanced at her wallet, at her frown. Hey Kylie, something wrong? Here, Kylie said, and I snapped my attention to the money she slid across the table. Nothing's wrong, Nathan. Nothing? He winked at me. The entire school knows there's only one reason to give Holly Bennett $200 in cash. Nothing to worry about, just a normal case. His smile disappeared as his mossy green eyes searched for the truth. You sure? Okay, fine, something is totally wrong, Kylie interrupted. She pushed up from the table, grabbed her lunch tray of uneaten food, and gave Nathan puppy dog eyes. She cocked her head in the direction of her usual corner. Eat lunch with me, and I'll tell you what's up. He hesitated, still looking at me. You need any help? I tried to imagine Nathan, surrounded by black candles and charcoal rune drawings, shadows flickering on his sun-kissed skin. No, I've got it. Thanks, though. Holly, are we good? Kylie barely threw a glance in my direction, too focused on Nathan, who still hovered by my table. Kylie touched his arm, and he finally met her eyes. Come on, Nathan. I pocketed the money and waved them away. I'll stop by your house after school. I have some things to do first, so it'll be around 5.